welcome to Stasia Travel. So today I am at Tulleys Shocktoberfest. There are 10 mazes. I've asked them to cross off one of them straight away because I don't like the hooded one. Didn't like it last time. We got a creepy clown looking at me. Hello. What? You having a good night?
What?
You having a good night?
It's not night time yet. What's that? What is it? Hello? Come on, what is it then?
It's a camera.
A camera?
Yeah?
Why?
Why not?
You're gonna be spooked.
I'll be alright.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
First time?
Nah, second time. 2019 or whatever it was.
Changed a bit now though.
Yeah, I bet.
Well,
Very valuable.
Oh.
It's very valuable.
Yeah, it's decent, it's
I might
decent.
want that, please.
Pardon?
I might want that.
Oh, right,
I might
okay.
want it, you know.
That's alright, I'll zip up my bag then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If you just leave your pockets open, there won't be no trouble.
Okay. Alright, so now that we've had a little introduction from the clowns, we're going into the cellar. First maze of the night. And it is the first night of Tulleys. So just come out of the first maze here at Tulleys today, which was the cellar. It was alright. They wasn't grouping too many people together in there. But it's a damn sight better than getting into the place. That's cool.
Making cookies.
Right, now I'm away from the crowd a bit. Yeah, it's alright. A little bit less intense than I remember. They are coming quite close to you there. They're not touching you in that one. Or at least they didn't when I went through. At one point there was like two groups ended up colliding a little bit, and then I just let people go ahead of me so that I could be at the back. That's how I prefer to do these things, either at the very front or at the very back, to theoretically get them more scared. Plus that I'm not standing between people, because yeah, I don't like that. Felt very, 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 very uncomfortable coming in, because where they're all like batching them up, there's like 6 or 7 rows of people getting tickets. No distance in there whatsoever, so did not feel particularly safe there, but since then I've sort of felt okay. Had a nice interaction with some clowns, seeing the nice scenery about. Looks very similar to last time. I couldn't like pinpoint the changes for you because it's been that long. We've got other characters roaming about. It's looking good so far, but I'd say a little bit meh with that first maze, but it's quite early yet. But I did get through the line stupidly quickly, like literally walked around it and then I was straight in, so that's really good. For you theme park enthusiasts who watch the channel, which is most of you in fairness, there are a couple of rides here. I'm sure that there are more other ones about as well. It's just these are the ones I can see so far. So I think this is the clown maze. Doesn't look to have much of a queue at the moment, so I think I'm going to do this one now. I think it's a maze. I'm certain it's a maze. Is it not a maze? I can't see it on there. I don't know what it is. So I've just come out of the clown's maze. Hopefully this is picking up. I'll take one of my layers off for a minute so that the camera can actually hear me. Did the clown's maze. It was alright. The scenery is like 3D as normal. It seemed a bit shorter than last time. Whether it was or not, probably wasn't. I'm pretty sure it's like pretty much the same set, but yeah, it was okay. Now waiting for Chop Shop. This was either my favourite or second favourite last time, which was way back in 2019. So here's hoping that it'll be good this time. Unfortunately, not got the creator of it following up behind me like I did last time, or at least I think that's a very unlikely probability to happen again, but it is what it is, should be good.
I
now that I'm actually in an area that's got a bit of brightness. Did the chop shop. It was decent. I led that group. I would have been at the end again, but I did just ask them just to hold back a letter 2 that's behind me in front, so that I could go at the front. Decent run through, decent maze, but yeah, is what it is. I've got a nice photo opportunity place there. Sort of wandering around aimlessly now, trying to find bits I've not done yet. I want to make sure I see the Circus of Horrors, because that is a brilliant show, but bloody God knows where that is. Looks like that's the covered maze there. Another one I haven't done. Elements, one I'm not doing tonight, that is the hooded maze. The covered, I quite enjoyed this one last time. Hopefully this should be good. So I just did the coven. It was decent, a bit too much of like when they've got like that blowy thing that you're sort of like squeezing between. That was quite a long section for that. Stood sat by a show area here. They're not playing at the moment, obviously. Just a bit of music going on. Rock music or Halloween-based music. So when you exit the coven, you exit there, and the Circus of Horrors is just there, where them 2 security guys are standing. So if you're looking around for that, it's not like clearly marked. There's no sign saying Circus of Horrors. It's every hour on the hour up till like the hour before it is the close time. Whether it's different on other dates, I don't know. There's actually a couple of screens around as well that sort of say the queue times. It's not really it's too bright, but essentially Haunted Hayride I think is the longest. Most things are like 5-10 minutes. Oh, there it says Circus showtime. It's like our security. Quite a lot of security around actually, in fairness, which is really good to see. Just come out of the creepy cottage. I'm quite near sort of like fresh air, that's why I'm taking the mask off for a minute to talk. That was good, really nice detail in there, a couple of horror film references. Nothing sort of like that's really jumps out as a particular film, except for Child's Play. There was a Chucky doll in there. Very good overall, very good. Nice set design, the actors were really good. It was definitely, I think, the shortest of the mazes, but so far my favourite, just because the design of it was so really bloody nice. And it was basically walking straight into it. There was 2 girls that I went in with. They were both absolutely crapping themselves. Well, one of them was a bit braver, so shout out to those guys. Not that they'll probably ever find this, but whatever. Actually chatting to them for a bit, which is nice, because you know what I mean, like when you're here on your own, you don't always like talk to people. I think that's Scott. Before.
Come once before. Lovely to see you.
And yourself.
It's nice to see you're part of Coven. You're part of Coven, no?
Yes, part of the Coven.
Have you seen your sisters this evening?
Yeah, I've seen them already.
How are they? They're doing well?
They're alright, their throats kind of sounded like it hurt a bit,
still
but...
Still angry, no? Still don't like the men.
Hey!
Yeah.
Watch where you point that thing.
They're part of Coven.
What?
She's part of
Oh, she's a witch!
Yeah.
Please don't curse us, we've got enough already as it is, thank you very much.
Yeah, seems like it looking around here, to be honest.
Yes, absolutely, it's a little bit dark.
Yeah.
Dingy.
We will see you around.
Pardon?
We will see you around.
Indeed.
Very nice. Good evening to you.
And to you.
So you're sleeping. I'm coming goodness. So yeah, he's the most normal. But we are experts in the mountain now. I'm actually
That's my cousin Brandy. He's called that because he's a real
You shit yourself. Welcome to the Circus of Horrors!
Hey!
Are you all excited? Woo! Me too, I'm dripping. I am Count Dracula, love child of Nosferatu and Kenneth Williams.
So we're almost at the end now of my night here at Tulleys. The last maze that I did was this one, the island. Very good. I think that's better than it was when it was, I think it's Wasteland or something. I don't know, but that was like knee deep in mud, but it wasn't too muddy this time. It was all right. It was a pretty good run through. I got pretty much separated from the group who was in front, and the ones behind didn't actually catch up. It's a very, very big maze that one. Yeah, go on then.
Hi, my name's Archie and I'm in this girl's vlog and we're at Tulleys Farm and it's actually so great. I'm having the best time ever. And your name is?
Zoe.
Zoe, I'm here with Zoe and honestly it's the best night ever we've ever had. Guys, I would recommend coming down to Tulleys Farm. Have a good night. See y'all.
See ya. Hashtag vlog bombed. First time that's happened tonight. First time it's happened in a while actually, but you know what I mean, with social distancing and stuff like that. But he kept a decent enough distance considering we're outside, because the camera is like an arm's length away from me. You wouldn't believe it, but it is. Just because it's on a bit of a zoom, because I just saw the Circus of Horrors. I will put some highlights in the vlog and the show. Sorry, it's alright. The show will be up online in full at some point. Probably that before the vlog, in fairness. So I've only got one maze left to do. I saved what was the best in 2019 till last. Wasteland Penitentiary was bloody good last time, so I've got very high hopes to end the night on a high. Give me a bit of an adrenaline boost before I got to drive home. So here we go, Wasteland Penitentiary. Bring it on. Obviously be masking up inside. But I'm just doing this walk here because it looks better on camera to do it like that. So just done my final maze of the night, the Wasteland Penitentiary. It was good. It was good. It's just, I think it was a little bit better last time, but obviously your memory is always like tarnished a little bit because you're always comparing. It's cool how it's lit now. Bear in mind that is the entrance to the clown maze. Like one that actually is called Clown. It's not called Twisted, but it's there. Just in case you're struggling to find that one. They've got a couple of rides here. They've got a slingshot ride. See here, we've got a booster. And there is a ghost train ride as well. Now, booster, hell no. I do the slingshot, but there's quite a lot of people waiting. But there's no one waiting for the ghost train, so I think I'm going to finish off on a nice little ghost train ride. Because why not? So I'll tell you why not. It's an upcharge. £4. We've got some lovely, gorgeous ladies in here. I know all the pervy men watching will like, and some of the pervy women. There's got some other characters over here. On the way out, I'm showing you the entrance hall. There was filled with people, absolutely no distancing whatsoever. And then you get tickets at the window there. Even if you're pre-booked, and VIPs come this way into a much larger area where it's possible to distance. There is hand sanitizer on the way out there, so I'll get some of that in a second, just showing you the building. So I've had a fab evening here at Tulleys. I had a few nice characters interactions at the end. I didn't film them, I was just sort of like walking out. Got a picture though with Romeo and Juliet, ghostly Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, some of the characters are really nice and interactive, like particularly them two I think have been like the most interactive sort of street ones of the night, although the clown ones near the start were very good. The nurses are also up there like taking pictures of the people as they're coming out as well. But yes, thank you for watching Stasia Travels. Like, subscribe, share, do all that malarkey. I know I don't upload as often these days, but it's because I'm not entirely comfortable with COVID and everything. That's why I thought tonight would be the quietest night, and hasn't been too bad for social distancing. I mean, there's been a couple of times with queues where people have got a bit too close, but because the queues have been quite short, it hasn't felt too bad. And most of the time, because I've sort of stepped back from the people in front of me, most of the time people behind me have been at a decent enough distance. There was one occasion in the maze where a random person just come up and like grabbed me, not like an actor, because the actors aren't touching this year. Literally just a person like come running and scared and just grabbed me, and I'm like, get off me. Because you just don't do that to strangers. Just don't grab strangers, guys. It's not cool. Like, the whole, like, yeah, people should be clear by now. Anyway, adios. I need to drive home.